Hey fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. In this video, the Phil is going to be reacting to the live action How to Train Your Dragon, which I don't personally think that this movie needs, like How to Train Your Dragon needs a live action movie. Granted that, yeah, it's been around for about 15-ish years, 14, 15 years at this point. I just personally don't think that that movie needs to be like have a live action adaptation. And actually, in my last um trailer reaction that I recorded, and by the time of this video, which was my Lilo and Stitch live action trailer, I was saying that I think that Disney doesn't need to remake all of their classics into live action. Granted that How to Train Your Dragon isn't part of Disney, but the sentiment is still the same of to Hollywood. I don't think every one of their classics needs to be remade into live action. I personally like, let's say, I'm trying to think of a good example for something that I don't think should be remade to live action that's non-Disney related. Shrek. For example, Shrek. I personally think, as much as I love Shrek 1, 2, and 4, 3 was the weakest for me. As much as I love the Shrek franchise, I do not want the Shrek franchise to be remade into like live action. Because some things are just naturally better when they're in their original form, their original, in this case, animated form. I'm think How to Train Your Dragon will still be a timeless classic for like years to come in this animated form. I'd probably be saying different tune if How to Train Your Dragon was like maybe 20, 30, maybe even 40 years old. Maybe I would say be more on board with the How to Train Your Dragon being live action at the moment. And maybe this trailer will get me into it, but I just think it's too soon for How to Train Your Dragon to get brought up into live action. But I'm gonna shut up and watch the trailer.
When you carry this axe, you carry all of us with you.
Dad, I can't kill dragons.
But you will.
I'm a Viking. I'm a Viking! It's okay. I won't hurt you.
Okay. Is it gonna give us a release date? June 3rd. June 13th. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I do like how the characters look, especially Hiccup. Um, the dragon seems to be okay. Um, So this live action looks promising, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I still think it might be a bit too soon for How to Train Your Dragon to be adapted into live action. But that's just me. Obviously, I would want this to be a really good movie, live action. I hope that it doesn't exactly follow beat by beat in terms of like shot by shot of the film, because I feel like that was like why bringing up Disney again. Part of like why I, even though I enjoy the live action Beauty and the Beast, but why it didn't wasn't as good. Like sure, guess sorry, not the line. Beauty and the Beast. There was one Disney film that I felt like was beat for beat. Maybe it was Beauty and the Beast, or maybe I'm confused with The Lion King. But some of these live action remakes are like, hey, we're just. I'm gonna bring up The Lion King since I've said it. The Circle of Life, for example. The Circle of Life song and the scene shot by shot was literally a shot by shot remake of the opening sequence in the animated film. And that's part of what I'm granted that I still don't like the live action Lion King film to this day, but I am kind of nervous that this would be one of those things where How to Train Your Dragon. I've yet to see the third one. Life's been lifing. It's been too busy for me to like actually sit down and me being able to watch as many movies as I would like to. I still have yet to see How to Train Your Dragon 3. I've seen the first two, and I really enjoyed. This is a remake of the first one, I really enjoyed the first How to Train Your Dragon movie. Um, it was a beautiful story, amazing CGI, and like I said, I do think it's a bit too soon for How to Train Your Dragon to be made into live action. I think it should have stayed, especially since when was the last one? The third one came out on 2019 on my birthday. So it hasn't even been a full 10 years since the franchise on the anime side ended. I and that's another thing I feel like since the franchise as a whole, like since the franchise as a whole is a little bit more than like 10 years, but since the franchise ended not a full 10 years at this point, I feel like they should have waited a bit longer to even consider having a How to Train Your Dragon um live action. At least wait to like 2029 before considering making this franchise into live action. At least at that point, the franchise would have been done and over with 10 years. But that's just me. I'm just ranting and bitching at this point. Point is, I'm even though I'm kind of still skeptical about this one being in live action. The trailer does look good, and I am looking forward to the film. Like giving the film a shot, because I do believe in giving everything a fair shake. Because there's been some stuff that I had been really like cautious about, like with the Wicked movie. I've seen the Wicked play twice, and I was really cautious about the Wicked musical getting a movie adaptation. But I honestly, genuinely, really enjoyed the Wicked movie. Granted, it has some like things that I felt like could have been better in the Wicked movie, but I, for the most part, really enjoyed the Wicked film. That was one of those moments where I was extremely skeptical about the film, and it pleasantly surprised me for the most part. So I'm hoping that will be the same case for How to Train Your Dragon. That said, what do you fellow musicians think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow musicians later.